What is up, Tech Gang? Stefan here from TechRight, and today I'm going to be talking about the phone everyone has been waiting for. Stay tuned. Alright guys, so you already heard me talk about the LG Stylus 4 and whatever, but it seems like a lot of you are wanting more mid-range phones. Obviously, we just did a review on the Huawei Mate SE, and a ton of you actually went and picked up this phone and actually love it. I know a lot of other people picked up the Moto G6 Play, they picked up the new G3, they picked up all these other phones that are in the mid-range, and I see a lot of people going from budget phones to mid-range now. And yeah, we're going to be talking about LG's latest smartphone that has a stylus, no notch, and a mission to undercut Samsung, obviously on the Galaxy Note 8. So this is from Mashable, and definitely a huge shout out to them. If you guys want to read the whole article, I will put it in the description down below so you guys can go ahead and read that on your own time. But starting off, it says, arching for a phablet with a stylus, but not ready to splurge your life savings on a Samsung Galaxy Note 8. And I know a ton of you don't want to pay that huge price point on a Galaxy Note 8, you know. It says LG might have an answer in the form of an LG Q Stylus, a big stylus equipped smartphone that probably won't break the bank. It says the LG Q Stylus is a 6.2-inch smartphone with an 18:9 aspect ratio, 2160 by 1080p screen. It's big but without a notch, with a design very similar to the recently launched mid-ranger, the LG Q7. It says producing the exact list of specs isn't easy for this one, so bear us for the moment. It says the phone will have a 3300 mAh battery and a fingerprint scanner on the back. It will be water and dust resistant to IP68 specs, and it will come with Android 8.1 Oreo. This is how the phone is going to look. I honestly think it looks like the Z Max Pro, but with a with the stylus, and it looks really sleek. Honestly, it looks really nice. It looks like the LG Q7, obviously, as a setup here. It says some of the specs we simply don't know. And it says LG says the device will come with either a 1.5 GHz octa-core chipset or a 1.8 GHz octa-core chipset, but doesn't say which. Similarly, it doesn't say whether the screen is LCD or OLED, so we'll assume LCD and Snapdragon 6 series. Now it says, to make matters more complicated, LG plans to launch 3 versions of this phone depending on the market: the Q Stylus Alpha, the Q Stylus, and the Q Stylus Plus. The Q Stylus Alpha will come with 3 GB of RAM, 32 GB of storage, a rear 13 megapixel camera, and a 5 megapixel selfie camera as well. And this might be the perfect phone for you, as a lot of people are complaining, as I am as well. I'm complaining as well that we only had 2 GB of RAM that we're going to be receiving on the LG Stylo or the Stylus 4. So this might be the mid-ranger for you to upgrade from the Stylo 3. It also says the LG Q Stylus will have 3 GB of RAM and 32 GB of storage, but will come with a more powerful 16 megapixel camera on the back and either a 5 or 8 megapixel selfie camera. It says presumably, again, depending on the market. And it says the Q Stylus Plus will have the same camera choices, but will come with 4 GB of RAM and 64 GB of storage. But obviously LG made it super complicated again. They could have, named them something different, but they made it hella complicated again. But it's cool. We get different options, and I think it's going to be a really good phone, especially since we get options of price points, and really excited about this. Now about that price, it says we don't know the exact number just yet, but in its press materials, LG refers to the LG Q Stylus as a handwriting input smartphone without the premium price, and it says it offers features normally found in the more expensive phones, so it's fair to assume it will be priced considerably cheaper than your typical high-end flagship. It says the LG Q Stylus will launch on a limited basis this month in North America and Asia, followed by launches in other markets in the third quarter of 2018. But yeah guys, tell me what you think in the comments down below. I am super excited about this phone. This may be the phone you guys have been waiting for. We get that extra gigabyte of RAM, or even extra 2 GB of RAM, a 6 series Snapdragon processor, most likely. I'm really excited. Definitely tell me in the comments down below what you guys think. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit that like button, as well as subscribing if you guys are not a part of the Tech Gang already. Also hit that notification bell if you guys want to be notified every time I do upload. Without further ado, this has been Stefan from TechRight. Peace out, Tech Gang.